The Power of Daydreaming. Check it out. Hey guys, KOMK. Today I want to talk about the power of daydreaming. Shh, that's right. Daydreaming is powerful. I myself am actually a very serious daydreamer sometimes. Maybe a little bit too much. Kind of get wrapped up in my daydreams sometimes. Because I do a lot of walking. I'm out on the street a lot trying to come up with ideas, and just for fun I like to walk on the streets and feel my city of Hong Kong or wherever I am. Bangkok, I'll just go out and just walk for 2 hours, stop here and there, and then but I'm also doing a lot of daydreaming, especially when I'm here in Hong Kong because it's my home, and I can just move through the streets a lot easier and things like that. But daydreaming is powerful. It really is. Another way that some people think about daydreaming is visualization, right? And we do visualize things, and especially if you're into some sort of a competition, things like that, it's really good to visualize what you're doing. But that's a little bit different than what I'm talking about in terms of daydreaming. Daydreaming is where you just take your mind into another place, another time. You're a different person, or you're the same person. You're doing this, you're doing that. All types of things. It's really kind of like you're doing kind of a storytelling in your mind. And it really is powerful and beneficial as well. We can't really just walk around and read books while we're walking down the street to get that, almost like that, get our imagination going and sparking, making a story or visualizing stories in our minds. So I think daydreaming is something that does that for you. And for me personally, when I was thinking about daydreaming, I was thinking about when I go running, right? Running or anything like serious endurance sports where you're just going. Cycling is a big one for that. Swimming can be a big one for that. Things where you have to actually turn your mind somewhere else. You have to do something else because you don't want to think about the pain of what you're doing. If you go running and you're running for a long time, or it's super hot like right now here in Hong Kong and a lot of places in the world right now, if you just sit there and think about the run and the heat and how bad you feel, you're not going to run very far. But if you start daydreaming, you start taking yourself to an alternate universe, next thing you know, you stop thinking about how you feel running. You start to maintain your breath, your breathing, and then you're just running. You're just going, right? And it works for endurance sports. I've ran marathons. I've ran long distance. I've ran when I didn't want to run. Same thing for cycling, of course, being a bicycle courier for a long time and going on long century rides with friends and stuff like that. You have to put your mind somewhere else. You're going to crumble. You're going to crumble. And when you think about that, especially for elite athletes, endurance athletes, they have a special place where they go, where they're just focused on just maintaining. And it's powerful. So you got to try it. You got to try to just daydream. Another thing for daydreaming also is that it can be very inspirational. It can be that visualization where you see yourself doing something and you play out in your daydream, you play out all of those steps that it may take to get you to where you want to be, right? But you have to do it in a place, like especially as I use in an example, when I go walking. When I go walking, because it's my streets and everything like that, and I'm on these streets every day, I don't have to think so much. And Hong Kong is also a very safe place. So while I still need to watch my back a little bit, not really that much because it's so safe, I'm able to put my mind elsewhere. I'm able to put it elsewhere and think about some of the things I want to do, okay? I'm starting my doctorate's degree, crazy. I'm starting that in 2 weeks' time, and I need to also be thinking about how I'm going to manage my life with that going on for the next several years, 3, 4 years while doing that, maybe 5. And it takes that daydreaming. It takes that kind of putting yourself in that position and what type of things you're going to have. So it's very inspirational because I'll be thinking about the good things that are going to happen. There'll be some challenges, of course. It wouldn't be worth it if there weren't challenges. But I will be daydreaming about it. I will be putting myself past the doctorate degree and what will I be doing or getting, what will my life be when everyone's calling me Dr. KOMK, right? So that takes a type of daydreaming, okay? Last point, daydreaming is relaxing. For me, from my experience, like I said, I'm a heavy daydreamer. I daydream probably too much, if there is a too much type thing. And it can be relaxing. You know, when you sit there, sometimes I'll just be on, you know, wake up in the morning or something like that. And you don't have to get up and start running the world, you know, right after you get up. Just lay there, kind of daydream a little bit, wake the mind up. You know, it kind of triggers into, for me, it often, that's the first step before I open up my journal in the morning and start writing a bit, right? Gateway drug to keeping a journal, working on the daily hit list, things like that. That kind of opens the mind up, and it's kind of very relaxing right when you wake up. You're already waking up in the morning, so you should be feeling very relaxed. Heart rate should be at its lowest right when you wake up. And it's nice to kind of just like go into like an awoken dream state, and it just kind of feels good. And then you get up, start your day, and go attack the world. So, guys, daydream, daydream, daydream. Find a place, find something, go out on a run, on a bike ride. Be careful though, you know, don't get hit by a car. But put yourself in a daydream state for a while and see the benefits of it. All right? So the benefits of daydreaming. Thanks for checking it out. KOMK, KOMK. Peace.